What is going on, guys? Today's video, I want to do a long-term review of the 3W mats, and these are one of the first things we got for the Sienna. I just want to follow up on a long-term review on the 3W mats and how it should be one of your first things, in my opinion, your first thing in terms of accessories that you should get for your Sienna, no matter what trim level, because I think it's one of the best all-around all-season mats. It's better than the Toyota OEM mats. And I'm saying this because I think it has better coverage. I think it's a lot more form-fitting than the OEM mats. But without further ado, let's go ahead and just touch up on, well, first, I'm gonna have to clean everything up. I'm going to just plug this vacuum in right here. Anyone who has been keeping up with the Sienna updates for 2025, they're coming back with the new vacuum. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a look at how we clean our vehicles right here. All right, so I have the iPhone recording just a pre-cleansing of the 3W mats right here. Again, you could say the same thing about the Tux mats, right? They're both the cons about these mats, including the Tux mat. I can't talk. Face is freezing up. But for the 3W mats, I think it's also the same thing because it's so form-fitting. It makes it more of a hassle to remove and clean. So what we do, instead of just taking them up and hosing them down, versus the front mats, right? The front seat mats, those are easy to take off and clean. These ones you can't really take off without any type of hassle. So it will require some work for you to do so. So what we do is we basically just vacuum, start with the vacuum, and then we just kind of wipe them down, especially with this right here. This portion, we wipe them down. We wipe them down like that. Super long slides makes it very easy to do so. And as of right now, I will go ahead and demonstrate why it's easier to have one of these 1500 watt inverters in your XSE, XLE, Limited, Platinum, versus the newer Platinums and the 2025s, where it takes up a whole chunk of the space. So even you have super long slides, it will take up a huge chunk of your space. It's nice to have the freezer and the fridge, but I prefer having this. This is much stronger, all right? And excuse the noise in just a few seconds, but I'm gonna go ahead and just finish up cleaning. You have like some cereal, popcorn, all that stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and clean this up, and then we're gonna wipe it down, and then we'll talk about the 3W mats long-term. So let's go ahead and, it's much easier just to go ahead and take it out and rinsing off everything using a hose. But even so, during the winter process where you have to shut off your hose, it's not quite that easy, you know? So vacuuming is a solution still. As you can see, no matter how long the hose is for your stock vacuum, I think having extendable cord is much easier to move around. And then from here, just vacuum the front, the back, wherever you need to go, the trunk. The hatch actually has another 1500 watt socket. So that's also nice. All right, guys, so we're almost done with the whole disinfecting process. This is how dirty your mats are when you don't clean them. So I have we always run Clorox here. So for the most part, we just clean it like that, wipe it down. Especially this step stool or this side sill right here, that definitely needs a lot of cleaning. When you have toddlers, you should wipe this down. This is one of the best things about the minivan, the Sienna, because of these handlebars. The lower portion, how girls grab it left and right, like coming in. So, just to sum up, I find that the 1500 watt inverter is a much better option to have. Of course, you can have it in Platinum, in addition to the whole fridge and everything, right? The fridge / vacuum. But I think having this only versus, you know, opting out for the whole Platinum trim, and I think they should make this optional, you know. Then going to the front, here's what we're looking at right here. It keeps the OEM carpet very, very clean. Side step or side sill right here still needs a little bit cleaning to do. If you have an illuminated door sill right here, I actually have some 3M painter paint protection film to go ahead and just protect us from being scuffed. And it's so easy to just have these super long slides. If you like miss a spot in the back, pushes up. Having the super long slide all the way back while you're parked, and then having your kids being able to run around in the back it's much better. That's what I prefer. All right guys, so we're all said and done, and here's a quick look at everything all cleaned up. As you can see, there's a huge space for the center pass-through. After you remove the vacuum, you could go ahead and, like we do, place our air purifier right here for longer road trips or even your everyday commute for a cleaner air interior. And I have all this right here set up for my next video. But in conclusion, this is why I think the 1500 watt inverter is a must-have in your Sienna. If you're able to get an option, a vehicle allocated with this option, definitely take it. I think it really does in the long run ease up on extension cables and whatnot. If you don't have a 12 volt, you could go ahead and do that. But my other situation with the whole, my gripe with the new Platinum is the fact that this space right here in the center gets blocked off by the vacuum / fridge combo. So even if you have the super long slide features, especially if you have toddlers here, then it would kind of just hinder this part, the area, the minivan, kind of useless, right? So definitely, I think it should be, in my opinion, I think it should be like an optional thing. I think you can, like, just like a sunroof on a sports car, you could go ahead and opt out of it, or, you know, get a credit for it. You know, like the ottomans, if you have a spare tire, you don't have the option for the ottomans, so you could kind of get a credit for it. So maybe that should be the case. But again, you know, if you need a fridge just like us, you could go ahead and have this portable fridge here. This is like a 23 quart system. You can plug it in like that for your future errands, or, you know, grocery runs, or even longer road trips like we do. And we're getting ready for our next video, which is the 3W mats, a long-term 3W mats review. And what is going on, guys? So for the second part of my video, I want to just do a long-term impression, long-term review of the 3W mats. Like I stated in the past, I think that the 3W mats are really one of the first things you should get for the Sienna, no matter what, because it does protect your interior, especially if you have kids, from all types of stuff, even for all weather mats, from weather, snow, from your carpet smelling like just doo-doo in the future, right? Because of all the you know, getting wet and drying up and all that stuff, all the gunk. So today I have this 3W trunk mat that I eventually ended up ordering. I was kind of on the fence with it in the beginning because I wanted the trifold mat. So because it was on sale for Black Friday, I decided to just buy it and kind of have it work in conjunction with the trifold. Although I don't think I need the trifold anymore. I think it's still something that I could still use. But for review purposes, I got this 3W mat. They haven't sponsored me or anything like that. I bought this for Black Friday sale. This is the trunk mat itself, the cargo liner in the back. I'm just gonna unbox it right here. This is a very nice quality. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the difference between the cargo mat here and the cargo mat as is the trifold mat. So follow me. Very simple packaging. All right, so in the past I've been running this trifold mat. Why do I like it? Because it's like a 3-tiered system, meaning that I could protect the rear backing of the third row seats, along with having it fold up and be very compact and serve as a cargo liner. For today's review, I actually bought the 3W mats to go ahead and secure the bottom portion of it. Actually, for the trifold, I have like a Velcro lined up here so I could stick it onto the carpeted portion, the carpeted backing of the third row. Now with this trifold mat, I'm gonna just go ahead and fold it up like so. All right, so I'm just kind of try to do this with one hand. even though I have a tripod, this is probably easier. The lighting is much better with the iPhone when I'm in the interior. So here it is. It's all cleaned up with the trifold right here. I am going to unbox this situation here, like that, and see if I could do it one-handed, which I'm probably able to do. Very easy installation, but I just want to do a compare and comparison between the trunk liner right here, which has much better coverage because it extends all the way over here. So excuse this power cord, and I hope the video is not too shaky, but here you go. This is the trunk liner. Wow, it works very nice. All right, trunk liner. So that means this part is exposed with all the carpeting. So I have another situation, another solution for that afterwards. But all right, so there you have it. Very nice and easy to go ahead and fit. I think fitment is perfect. And we have this right here, 3W logo. And this is actually a car scent. So this is hello, welcome to your 3W, and this is jasmine scented, so that's cool. All right, there's no black ice, even though I don't like black ice, but here it is. It's pretty cool. That's what they include in one of their product lines. I don't remember getting that for, so I think they're new. I think they're doing really good. The company's probably flourishing. So as you can see from here, if you have a jack, you have to cut this off using a scissor or a razor blade. But since we don't, here it is, everything. And you're able to kind of still, I think, easily fold the car seat down like that, right? Yep, it works just as well. So now I don't know what to do with the let's see, can I still use this? So can I still fold this up? I think I can. I can still fold this up and put it like right here. Yeah, I can still fold it up and use it, although I don't see a point in it, but you can still do this. I don't know if I could fold it. Well, let's see. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, yeah, you can still fold it up, although it's loose. I don't recommend it, because then you'll be driving and your seat will be flying up. But this is nice. Let me think about a situation where I do need. So you technically, this is multi-purpose, a cargo liner, the trifold mat. You could do this if you have like a pass-through situation when you want to keep this area clean. You could do that. I could do this as well. So I might just keep this around. Right, I don't fold the car seats down as often, but I mean, this will work as well. So this still comes in handy. I'll keep the trifold for now. Thought about selling it, but probably not. Let's get a closer look right here. All right, it works. I think it definitely works. And it folds up like so. So just like that, the trifold folds up. This thing is nice. It's a nice hack. And why do we like the 3W mats? Well, here's the 3W mats all cleaned up. It's cold, as you can see, it's very cold. The towel is all stiffened from the cold. But we're gonna move to the front and put this away like that. The seats. Again, I like the 3W situation because it's a nice fit. It's OEM like, probably even better than OEM. I think it's very nice and durable quality. It locks in for you like that. And I like that once you set it, you forget about it because it locks into the channels, the long, super long slide channels. And then from here, it doesn't move around. All right, but the negative part is it's a bit of a hassle to put back in. As you can see from here, you can easily just take it out, but I just prefer not to insert this. So cleaning is a little bit of a hassle, in my opinion. But if you have a garage with a hose, you can easily just take it out and hose it down. But I want to concentrate on this area. The OEM part doesn't have this portion protected. So the 3W has the area between the door sill, the step sill, and the locking channels, all protected. The carpet underneath is nice, stays fresh. And overall, I think after owning it for 2 years, it's still going on strong. Nothing about it is going bad. And also it's thick in quality. And you can see from here, this is the material for the trifold. It's very lightweight in itself, right? But the quality of the 3W mat is nice, it's thick, it's heavy, and overall it's a super nice fit. And also it protects this area right here. All right. And they also give you a nice scented car freshener. So here it is. This is a 3W. Of course, I highly recommend them. They haven't sponsored me or anything. But that is it. That is it for your 3W review. I think it should be one of the first things that you should get after purchasing your Sienna or any type of car, because I think it's first, the price is right. Secondly, it's quality. It's a quality product. And lastly, the fit is just amazing. So, all right, guys. So this is the third part of my series in terms of protecting your Sienna. This is from a company called POWOQ. This is a Sienna rear backrest mat. And I'm gonna go ahead and just unbox this right here. And what this basically does is, now that I don't have the trifold on, well, technically I could still use a trifold, but I also wanted to purchase and review this product right here. I've seen this in Subarus way back. It's held on using Velcro, and first off, my impressions, it is very, very thin. It's not heavy. The box is very light. Feels more like the OEM Toyota. It has a scent too. It feels like the OEM Toyota trifold quality is very thin in general. So I don't think it's a bad thing because you don't really want to weigh everything down. But here we have, I believe this is for the single seater right here. Let me go ahead and take my phone out. All right, so here we have the product right here. This is the 2-seater, right? And this is a single seater. What I have to do right now is remove the first aid kit. Try to install this like so. I have to remove this bracket right here, the clip. And again, I think it just, yeah, it's held on by Velcro, and you can see it's very thin in material. It's very, very thin. And you just kind of put it on like that. Am I doing it backwards? Probably. It's like this, right? Nope, it's not like that at all. What am I doing? So I'm gonna try to install it like that. As you can see, it's very, very thin in nature. But it will go ahead and protect the backing of this, but kind of rendering the carpeted portion kind of useless if you want to put a first aid kit on it. But here we go. I think you just kind of plug it in like so, and then pulling this through like that. And I think that's about it. And you have like a cutoff here that you could still have your mounting or your hooks easily accessible. Let me get a better view for you guys. So let me stop recording here and take this out. You're still able to, I guess, yeah, this folds over. So you're able to fold this over and still tack on your first aid kit like that. It kind of flops around. But so far, I think it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the number 2 strap and try to install this as well, using this one. So here it is. Try to do this with one hand. All right, so here it is. This is the cargo liner working its magic. You have easily accessible anchors right here with these pull tabs, grab handle, backing. You can easily fold everything down, and you can easily fold everything up like that. Right, just like that. All right, so now this is all protected in the back from like your strollers and whatnot. This thing flaps up like that and protects it. I'm able to keep the retaining carpet here for this. You got your 3W cargo liner protection. In the front, you got your 3W cargo seat liners right here. I'm not the seat liners, of the footwell liners. And you have your rear backing here with the super long slide feature. Works great. Requires some effort, but here it is. Works very, very well. All right, it's like 20 something degrees right here, and I am done with my review. Hope this video was helpful. This tri-series, 3-part series. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. And for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.